Here we go.
Oh, ho, 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 and welcome along to another festive Pixiecast. And I'm still in Lapland. I've got to look after the reindeers. They need lots of feeding up this time of year to get their energy for what they're going to be doing in about 10 days or so. But I'm delighted to say that I'm heading back over to the United States of America and talking to some of our dear old friends. And I will say hello, first of all, to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, Andrew or Santa. Good morning.
Good morning. What time is it where you are? Remind us where you are.
9 a.m. I'm in Southern California by Los Angeles.
Okay, and you're looking very festive there with your festive Pixies gear on. Very good. And we'll talk about that lovely backdrop that you've got as well in a few minutes.
Awesome.
But before we get into the real Christmas, I will say hello as well to the lovely Keys family. Hello, Keys. How are you?
Hi.
Hello, Andrew.
Good morning to you. You're both looking well?
Thank you.
Keeping
We have
well?
things we have to do today, so we had to actually get up a little earlier than normal.
Well, it's that time of year, isn't it? It's a busy time of year. I certainly know. I've got all these Christmas presents to get on my sleighs and get all the reindeers and everything in position. So
You're really
time
busy,
of year.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a little chat about Christmas and what you're going to be up to this year and what you've done in the past, that kind of thing. Talk about music that you like this time of year, what you're going to be eating and drinking over the festive period. And like all of us, probably putting on far too many pounds than we would probably like. But hey, it's the season to be jolly, isn't it? And to have some fun, particularly after this year, which has been pretty trying for everyone, I think. So Sarah, tell us about your Christmas day. What have you got planned?
So this year we are staying home. It's the two of us, my daughter and me. So we hung out with friends on Thanksgiving, and my daughter's request is that we're alone on Christmas. She's a better isolator than me, and so we're just gonna hang out, probably sleep in, and then open some presents, and we'll. I think I'll make probably steaks on the barbecue, and because it should be warm, so we'll just we'll chill and we'll have steaks and potatoes, and probably Zoom with my family. My family's all over the country, so we'll Zoom with them, and I've been doing these online bingo games, so we're gonna play bingo.
Oh, cool.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
High stakes.
Maybe you'll win.
High stakes, are they?
High stakes? Yeah, like how high are the stakes?
Oh, huge. Like above if you win.
Enough to retire on if you win.
Absolutely.
So it could be a very good Christmas for you.
That's what we're going to do.
If you're lucky. Excellent. And Mr. and Mrs. Keys, what are you up to?
Well, we were going to go to Flagstaff and do a huge Christmas with my brother and my mom and my stepdad and all of our kids, and now we're not doing that, so we're going to stay home. And we have one child that lives here, and he'll come over, and then the one that just moved to Flagstaff will probably come down because he's got like 5 days off from the hospital, so he'll come down and hopefully. And we'll all make him sit in the corner with a mask on. Don't come near us.
And have you both got time off from the golf courses?
Yeah. Well, and it's going to be a little different for us because this really is the first time that we've been empty nesters. So other than the one that lives in town that
nobody will be here in the morning.
Nobody will be here. It's going to be very different for us.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, different in a good way.
Nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll be sitting around waiting for our 27-year-old. Is he ever going to come over? Are we ever going to do anything today? We'll listen to music, make breakfast.
Yep.
So you won't be up too early then, getting the turkey ready or whatever you're going to be eating.
Exactly. No, I'm going to eat late. We're going to eat late.
Yeah.
We're going to eat Christmas is at dinner time at our house.
Okay.
We usually, Christmas Eve is usually more of a casual type of thing, like pasta or something. And then Christmas morning, we'll have breakfast. And then Christmas Eve or Christmas night will be dinner.
That's the big dinner.
So, as opposed to Thanksgiving, where the earlier that you eat, you can eat more later. So, that's the focus on that day.
So what's the traditional meal for you then in the Keys household for Christmas?
Lately, it was beef, some sort of We'll probably do like a prime rib roast. I
Uh-huh.
think that's what we did last year. Or we've done like tenderloins or, ribeyes. Yeah, so steak.
Steak.
Like Sarah.
So after Thanksgiving, you've had enough of turkey then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
And what about
Yes,
you, Sarah?
absolutely.
What will you and your daughter be eating on Christmas Day?
Well, on Christmas Eve, we start with Swedish meatballs. It's kind of our little tradition that we do together.
Ooh.
There's some
Oh, there you
there's
are.
some
Michelle's-
Swedish
Michelle's
blood.
tempted.
Yeah, back in the history. So we're doing Swedish meatballs and noodles. And this year, we're gonna make our own noodles. Like my mom used to make her own egg noodles. So
Cool. Yeah,
sometimes
that's
I
good.
channel her and we roll them out. And so we're gonna do that. And then Christmas Day, a lot of times we do turkey and ham, but I think this year we'll just keep it simple and we'll get some nice steaks and grill those, probably do some mashed potatoes and gravy, and that's really my favorite. We've done steak on Christmas for a while, and it's nice. And now that I'm talking about it, we should probably get some shrimp too. So let's eat
I
well.
do tri-baked shrimp stuffed potatoes.
Really?
Tri-baked
Send the
potatoes,
recipe. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, they're
Yeah. You
Yeah,
like
please
saute
do.
some
Yeah.
shrimp? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix it in there. It's good.
Yeah.
And that's on the barbecue then, Sarah, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be, 65, 70 during the day. So we'll grill out and relax a little bit and then walk around the neighborhood. My neighborhood just to the north of us has these amazing Christmas lights. They're called sparkle balls and they hang out of the trees and
Oh, cool.
it goes for blocks, like a mile and a half or so. So
Balls
we'll probably go walk
forever.
up there at night. Exactly.
Miles of
all the balls you
balls.
want.
And will you be
Balls!
cooking on the barbecue, Michelle, shouting balls at everyone who comes past the house?
No, I think we're gonna do the oven thing.
Yeah, I usually will pan.
I'll probably do a roast.
Yeah, you do that.
Right.
Normally when we do steaks, if it's not, I don't like to heat up this. Well, at least during the summer, I don't like to heat up the kitchen. But anyway, the easiest way we've done them is I can either butter braise the
Butter
basting, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then, or we just do them where you sear them off and then throw them in a hot oven and just get them to temp and they're good to go.
Lovely. And what about dessert then? What do you have for dessert?
Oh.
I don't know yet.
No?
I don't
No
know.
traditional?
I made like 3 desserts at Thanksgiving and nobody ate them. So I mean, it's not like I don't love dessert. I do. It's just I don't know. Maybe lava cake.
Lava
What are you gonna
cake.
do, Sarah?
Sounds good.
What about Sarah? What are you going to be having?
I'm channeling Mom this year, so we're gonna make grasshopper pie, which is like Oreo crust, Oreo cookie crust, and then a bunch of like
Is it
whipped
that
cream
creamed
that's
mint?
flavored with creamed and mint. Yeah, it's all green with the
That's so
Oreos.
weird.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was just thinking about that the other day because I have a friend that used to make that for every like get together, the cream de mint cake, and I was like thinking about it, and now you're making it. It's weird.
What's it called?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Grasshopper
make
pie.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds very
like
festive.
the grasshopper cocktail. Yeah. Yeah, and then I love pecan pie. That's my favorite. So I'll probably make one of those.
Uh-huh. So you guys don't go
Pecan
for the mince pies and Christmas puddings and that like we do over here in England? No,
No.
Big
Don't
no.
really know what it is.
you don't know what it is.
I was going to ask you, like, what do you have? Do you have Yorkshire pudding, which is really a pastry, right? Not
Yeah,
a pudding.
Yorkshire puddings are like savoury. So you have them with your main. You could have them with turkey and that. They're traditionally roast beef and Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
But you could have them. People have them with turkey, chicken, pork, whatever. But with a roast dinner, yeah, they're just basically a bland way of filling people up. So
So do you have a lot of turkey on Christmas because you don't have a traditional Thanksgiving? So that's a lot of people will have that meal.
yeah, so turkey is the traditional meal in the UK. Some people, if they don't like turkey, they'll have ham or they'll have beef, or sometimes you can have pheasant as well, or goose, that kind of thing. So another type of game type bird as well. And some people have fish, and some people have vegetarian as well, of course. So
There's lots of Pixie vegetarians.
there are, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So when you were saying the mince desserts, like mince meat or what?
Yeah,
what
so
are you
so
talking about?
mince meat is like it's a bit like a sort of a jam, I suppose, but it's got whole currants and sultanas and raisins and things like that, and orange peel and lots of sugar and stuff like that, and it's all sort of not fermented, but it's very sort of sticky, and then you just put it in with pastry to make like little tarts or pies.
I think I've had that once or twice before. Yeah, I'm okay with that kind of. I'm not a real sweets guy.
Okay.
So.
If they didn't call it meat, I'd probably like it better.
Well, the reason
Dessert.
the Victorians actually did used to put minced meat in it, so they used to put minced beef in them as well. Although they were sweet, that's where the name comes from. And Christmas pudding is basically pretty similar as well, but it's just sort of it's a big boiled dessert, which is really heavy, really filling, which you need just after
Boiling
a massive
dessert
roast.
doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about sticky toffee pudding?
Well, it is popular, but it's not my favorite.
Really?
No.
It
Is
sounds
there
like
like
it would
a
be my.
Christmas
I have to watch my
trifle?
figure, Michelle. You know. I mean,
Not
you know,
this time. You're filling out your suit. Come on.
I'm always portrayed as having a big stomach, so you know, I'm trying to look after
Yeah.
myself a little bit now.
You look really fit.
The hood with skinny Santa.
Mhm.
So,
Do you guys have Christmas trifle? Is that
yeah,
or is that a summer thing?
trifle is another tradition in the UK. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like trifle, particularly mum's trifle. You can't beat
I like
mum's trifle, I think. So, but we always think that
cool.
about our mum's cooking, don't we? So,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah. So trifle. I don't think you guys have trifle, do you? So,
Not really.
You know, my
We have
friend is
everything.
making it a lot. Yeah.
So trifle
We
is
had a look
basically
at it
Chicken
around
from
4th of
everyone.
July.
Okay. So yeah, trifle is
Oh, that's
fruit,
like the
fruit
thing in the
and jelly.
glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fruit and jelly and sponge fingers and custard, and then cream over the top of it. Absolutely
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can
Yeah.
put something like sherry in it as well, or other types of liqueur.
You trick it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, just to make it a bit more
That sounds good.
adult-like, you know. So
It does.
yeah. So
Yeah.
all good stuff, but very, very, very fattening. So what will you be drinking then, Sarah?
Oh, I drink a lot of coffee, and we'll probably get some
That's a bit boring.
wine for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
No, not to me, but I'll probably get some wine for dinner to go with my steak and
Go with the steak.
and then
Yes, ma'am.
my daughter, she likes the little, she likes the sparkling, little sparkling apple juice. So I'll get her some of that. But I like to put a little red wine in my gravy, and then we'll keep going that way. So,
Very
but
nice.
mostly coffee.
And Michelle and JR, will you be partaking in a couple of drinks over the festive season?
We used to do the Baileys with the coffee in the morning. We haven't done that in a long
Or
time.
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys are always a good way to start Christmas morning. We don't normally.
I don't really drink in the day with the.
She'll be in bed by.
Yeah. I'll be like, enjoy your presents, kid. Mommy, that would just like immediately.
Yeah, she's not a good day drinker. No,
Oh,
no.
dear.
But I might have some later and take a nap after
Absolutely.
presents.
Yeah.
But normally, no. Just we'll have some wine, and of course, there'll always be the after 2 o'clock beer for the kid. But nothing. Occasionally, we'll do some eggnog. I did like the one I saw the other day where somebody posted that eggnog is really just pancake batter. So
Yeah, it's got the same sort of consistency. Yeah.
I do like it for its festiveness, but it's not.
And going back to Yorkshire puddings, Yorkshire pudding is the same. That is a pancake batter.
That consistency.
It's just how you cook it is different, but it's the same recipe. So.
Now I'm just thinking White Stripes. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Well, we can talk about music. What sort of festive music do you like then, Michelle, apart from the White Stripes?
Oh, we love the Charlie Brown Christmas album. I love that.
Right.
Are you familiar with the Charlie Brown Christmas special?
No, I'm familiar with Charlie Brown, but I haven't heard the Christmas album now.
Oh, it's Vince Guaraldi.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. It's that, yeah. I just caught myself before I started to try to
Sing it?
hum it.
Yeah, don't hum it.
No.
No?
No, that's fun. And then for me, growing up, Johnny Mathis was always Christmas. That was just
Okay. Well, when a child
my dad. Beg your pardon?
When a
Yes.
child is born?
Yeah, any Johnny Mathis for me is Christmas time. That was in my house. That was what Dad would put on the turntable all the time, and that's when I knew it was Christmas. When I actually think I found an old used one. It's got him in the snow with his skis, and yeah, for me that's always Christmas.
Okay. And what about your childhood memories, Sarah? Have you got any music that you think of that is synonymous with Christmas?
For sure, yeah. My parents had we had all these LPs of like Christmas albums, and the one that we played all the time was Gene Autry, the singing cowboy.
Yeah.
he did like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Up on the Housetop, and and he was like a cowboy actor, but he did all these Christmas songs. So we listened to that, and then my mom yeah, and I asked my dad, he was like, what do you want for Christmas? And he's always ordering CDs. This is a few years ago, and I asked for that album. So I got it on CD. He sent it to me, which was cool. Yeah,
My mom was
and
a
then
fan of like the compilation where you'd get like that all the Christmas songs. And I remember as a kid, I was always like, can I get the Christmas music now after Thanksgiving? And then I would play all the records. And there would be like 8 of them, every Christmas song there was.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, and there was a lot of Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, all the old standards that we played growing up. Yep. And it was like, this box of LPs in the back closet, and we'd get them out and play them. So my mom loved Nat King Cole.
That's just good Christmas, too. That, Andy Williams, wasn't he the other one, too?
Yeah, my mom loved Andy Williams.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
So all the old crooners then at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And now like I got I'm kind of on a Hamilton kick, so I got Leslie Odom Jr.'s new record. He's the guy who plays Aaron Burr, but really nice, just such a smooth voice. It's beautiful. I've been cranking that.
Always fun to throw something new in the mix.
Definitely.
So music's a big part of Christmas for you guys then, obviously.
Yeah, it was for us, because that was always gifts that we gave each other at Christmas time. There was always music involved somewhere. I think I said in my Pixiecast, however many moons ago that was, that was when I bought the very first Smashing Pumpkins for her as a joke, because I thought the name was so funny. I had never even heard of them, and it was Gish. It was their first record, and I said, well, this is just funny. And bought Trompe Le Monde at the same time, and those 2 albums would come out that Christmas, and that was what. Anyway, long story short, we always have exchanged music back and forth for Christmas. So
now we exchange like 4.
Now we do too many
albums each.
Oh wow! Okay. Well, I won't spoil the surprises for both of you asking what each one has bought for the other one. So Michelle, as a child, then what was Christmas like in your family?
Usually we all bundled up everybody and we went to Nebraska, which is where my mom and dad are both from. So we would go back to grandma's house, and Christmas Eve we all went to church, and then everybody came home, and we would have dinner like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and it was like at the farm. Then later, just basically probably like most American family, but we did usually go to church. I don't really go to church anymore. I'm not really into the church scene anymore. But when I was a kid, there was always some kind of church, and a lot of times, like right at midnight, we would go. Yeah. We would do all that,
midnight mass,
church. Yeah, and we always opened presents in the morning. But at my grandma's house, we opened them at night.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. That's always a thing here too. Christmas presents at night, Christmas presents in the morning. What do you do?
Okay. And Sarah, what about for you, childhood memories of Christmas?
I grew up in the Midwest where it was cold and snowy, so there was a lot of I remember a lot of cold Christmases, like below zero, and we'd all go to, get bundled up, get dressed up to go to Christmas Mass at midnight. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, so it was like we'd have dinner, we'd open a present, we'd all then start to get dressed to go to Christmas Mass. And I just remember like the static playing, like your hair sticking out your ear, like because it was so cold. And so cold and dry, and going to midnight mass, trying to stay awake. It was beautiful, but this one time my sister was trying to wake me up, and I was like, "Shut up!" like screaming in mass. Like, so it was that kind of stuff, Flip. It was fun. I'm glad we did it, and then coming home, always like, "Ooh, did Santa come yet?" No, Santa's not here. It's like 2 a.m. My poor parents.
Waiting for you to go to sleep. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. For years. I mean, 5 kids. That's a whole like 20 years of that stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just good memories, and then we'd go to my grandparents, and there was always a big crowd there. I had like on that side of the family 25 cousins or so.
Jeez,
so
please.
a big
Wow.
scene. Yeah, Catholic. We're Catholic. So so yeah, it was like 50s, 60s Catholic. So very old school. And but it was just, nice. It was warm and cozy, and it was cool. So,
But I
and
guess
then
you
a
did
lot
have
of
a lot of
times
white
if it was
Christmases, though,
snowing,
did you? Did you have a lot of snow at Christmas time?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it could snow. Yeah, and we had a lot of snowy Christmases. So, and I grew up by a lake. It was a little hilly, so we could go sledding. We had ice
Nice.
skates, so we'd go ice skating on the lake. We'd go sledding. So yeah, I kind of miss that living in California, but not that much. But
No, not that much.
Yeah, we used to
miss it,
sled in
so.
Flagstaff. I grew up in the snow, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
I guess you don't get a lot of
You do
snow in
miss that.
Arizona, though, do you?
No,
We
but
had
not where we
had
live.
one
Yeah.
year. What year was that? 87. We were going to my parents' house that morning. Tyler was a baby, and we got snow that night, and it was a good snow. Normally here, no. I mean, maybe once every 5 years you might get a dusting, and it lasts all of 2 hours. Normally for Christmas when I was growing up, it'd be 73, 74, and you would just take your new bike and go have a good time outside. There wasn't a whole lot of bundling up. It was just always warm.
Yeah.
I'm from one of the cold places. So.
What happens? Because over here we get another bank holiday or a day off the day after, which is called Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
Yeah, I don't think you have Boxing Day, do you, in the US?
No.
So I think is it a Friday, isn't it? Christmas Day this year. So are you guys back on the golf course the day after on Saturday or not? Got a bit of time?
No, well, the golf course is open every day.
It's always open.
Yeah.
That's the only
working.
one day that we're closed. We are closed Christmas Day. That's it. That's the only day. So we're open 364 days a year. I traditionally take most of my vacation during this time because the summer's so busy. Sure. And this is really the only time when it kind of quiets down.
I swear you were off for 3 weeks one year and I could kill you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was too long.
Yeah, because I'm working and he's just home.
Yeah.
Well, I work in the hotel business too, like the golfing and hospitality. So every day it's open and every day somebody's working, but not me. I don't know yet about the day after.
Well, that's because you're where she is too, being a destination resort like that. Everybody in Wisconsin and Minnesota that's tired of the snow can fly out here and play golf in 73-degree weather. And it happens a lot. Now, coronavirus has put a little bit of a sting on that. It's much slower, but it's not as slow as you would think it would be. It's not as slow as it should be. Let's put it that way.
Sure. Yeah. And what about you, Sarah? Have you got some time off over Christmas?
Yeah, I took the week off after Christmas this year. Lately, I've been taking the week off before, but now I took the week off after. So I'm so stoked about that. And if we have some snow here up in the mountains in Southern California, we'll probably drive up to the mountains and play in the snow a little bit. But mostly, we're just planning on hanging out here. It's plenty to do here. So
what's close to you, Big Bear?
Sleep. Big Bear. Yeah, it's just like an hour and a half away.
Nice, that's fun.
Yeah.
So Sarah, I must ask you about on the table behind you. Tell us all about that. It looks beautiful.
My village. I'm so happy about it. I was doing this charity auction. It was all on Zoom last weekend, and And I kind of had a preview. I knew this was coming up. Somebody had donated a whole Charles Dickens village. And I know, like, it's just something my mom would have loved, and my ex-mother-in-law would have loved. And like, it just felt like really heritage. And so I thought, I'm going to bid on that. And I'm going to, like, I had like my budget in mind, and I bid, and I was the only bidder. So it was meant to be. It was mine. So we got this whole village. It's like the Charles Dickens village. So it has like Scrooge's house and, you know,
Very
the
cool.
accounting. Yeah, I'm so happy about it. All
Yeah.
kinds
I
of
want
little,
a village, and
little
I
treats.
just picture Beck in the middle of the village, just like
Knocking stuff
yes,
The
yes,
Yeah. I'm so happy the dogs haven't like figured it out yet. So yeah.
And Michelle,
they're
are you
probably-
keeping those antlers on for the whole festive season?
yes, every day.
Yeah. Okay.
This and pajamas,
You take them off at night.
Pajamas and
Yeah.
antlers.
pajamas and antlers. Oh, I can wear my Cookie Monster costume. I have a Cookie
That takes day drinking, and then she'll be in Cookie Monster costume. Don't worry.
And JR, what are you hoping will be in your Christmas presents this year? Then, have you made any requests?
Yes, I'm very picky.
He buys his own
I
presents.
buy my own stuff and say, here, give it to me.
I'm cool with that. I'm fine with it.
I do that.
It just we've been married for so long that it's just, hey, don't bother.
It's easier that way.
I know. Yep.
There's so many gifts I bought for him that are just in a box or in a drawer, and they didn't even get returned, and you know, they were nice, but.
And JR,
What
are
do you
you
get for
good at
Jordan, Andrew?
buying for Michelle?
I like to think so, but no, for the most part, it usually takes. Yeah, I try.
Has she forgiven you for the Smashing Pumpkins CD yet?
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that.
That's a
Oh,
great
okay.
record.
And then when we first got the vinyl or the turntable, it was like so many albums, you know, we could just buy so many. And now we have so many that it's kind of like, what are you going to, you know,
Yeah, where
there's
you- where
always
you
a,
going?
yeah, what are you going to get? So not that we have them all, but.
More than we
What about for
should.
you, Sarah? Any requests this year? Any wishes?
Oh, I think I got it with the village.
I was
You
gonna say, how
know?
about a village?
I want
Yeah.
an English village.
Hard to
Yeah.
top that, I think.
Yeah, no, I was like, okay,
should-
I'm set.
Keep it up all the time.
Yeah,
It'll
It'll be the
Village
envy
is
of
gonna
the
be up
neighborhood,
forever.
I'd imagine.
I'm not letting anybody, people were like, I'll split that with you. And then I pulled it all out. I'm like, nope, it's mine.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've got your festive Pixies
Yeah.
bobble hat as well.
Yeah. I thought I'd dress up for you guys, but I'm like, I'm digging this outfit. I'm going to wear this around.
Yeah,
I
it's
keep
cool.
forgetting about this jumper. This jumper also has an extra special twist to it as well. There we go.
I love it how you call shirts jumpers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Oh, hey.
Wow. Wee.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It's a
That
little bit
and
much.
mistletoe.
It's
Yeah,
a little
watch
bit
out.
much.
Mrs. Claus is in
Definitely.
trouble.
Anyway, I'm conscious that I need to
This-
go and feed the reindeers now because it's dinner time over here in the UK. So I just thought I'd just quickly give you guys a chance just to say a happy Christmas to everyone in the Pixies group. So if we start with the Keys family. Want to
Merry
say-
Christmas.
Christmas, guys.
Love you guys.
Well, hopefully we can all see each other very soon.
Yeah. I'm
Amen
ready
to
to
that.
come to the UK.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to a show.
Aren't we all? Absolutely.
Definitely.
And Sarah, what would you like to say?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Definitely hope to see you guys and meet more of you in the coming year. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, we certainly hope that we can all do that
Cool.
sooner rather than later. Guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me on your Sunday morning. Really appreciate it. And from over here in Lapland, or the UK, wherever I am, my secret, wish you guys a very,
My
very
secret.
happy Christmas and a happy New Year.
Thanks,
Merry
Andrew.
Christmas,
Always a
Andrew.
pleasure.
Merry
Give Jordan a
Christmas.
hug.
Cheers,
Always
guys.
a pleasure.
Have
Bye,
a great
Sarah.
day.
Hey, and Harley.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Michelle and JR.
Bye.
Bye,
See you guys.
Sarah.
Bye.